And let's get right into it. Let's begin the orange section of the driving school. And we've cleared out the green section. We're going to start with a 2-lap run. Memorizing the course 1. The intricacies of driving on the Tsukuba race circuit. Once again, another brand new entry into the Gran Turismo franchise. Tsukuba! Love this track. So, here we go.
Welcome to Lesson 7. This lesson takes place on the Tsukuba circuit in Japan. At roughly 2 kilometers in length, Tsukuba circuit is relatively short. However, if you try for a record time, this circuit is a beast. The purpose of this lesson is not to break any records, it's to give you a good, relaxed look at the course. Again, you'll have plenty of time, so take it as slow as you like and drive cautiously. If you don't brake before corners to bring your speed down, you'll be off the track in no time, leading to disqualification. Once again, try to trace the ideal racing line displayed on the track. As you do this, consider what makes this the ideal line. Have a safe trip around this stylishly designed circuit where every corner, be it large or small, presents a unique challenge to the driver. Okay, good luck with your lesson.
How dare you interrupt Vicky? Thank you for the resub, Irons. How dare you interrupt Vicky? Alright, anyways, let's do 2 laps of Tsukuba. Learn what we're doing here. Also, that sucks about the kidney stones. That sounds like not fun. God damn it. I did the thing where I went to change camera, instead I just launched in 2nd gear again. I don't know how I'm doing that. But, yeah, Tsukuba circuit. Fun, small track, good time attack track, as well as a really fun racetrack for like slower cars. Just a really fun track. So the goal here is to, well, obviously get gold, but if you're a new player to this, the goal here is obviously to just kind of drive around. Since there's no time limit, just drive around and try to figure out, just learn the layout of the course. Since I already know the layout of the course after doing several thousand laps around here, we can skip that step and just immediately go for gold. Are we doing GT4? Well, since you asked, no. And if I did, it's now delayed another year. Alright, lap 1, 130.7. It's not that good. Means I need something like a 122. Or like a 121 or better for 2nd lap. 3. I already did those for other reasons. They needed to be redone. 1 and 2 because of formatting, 3 because of 90% of it being fucking copyright blocked. What's up, Rufus? How we doing? So this first run absolutely is not going to be gold unless the 2nd lap is just amazing. In this, what I know this as the Scion XB. I forget what it's actually, like, what the Toyota branding of this is called. We'll find out whenever we get the unlock screen. I'm going to come up just short of the gold by 3/10. That's a lot closer than I expected, honestly. So we'll go at it again. Only need to gain 3/10. And I'm sure I lost a lot of time on the launch. I accidentally launching in 2nd gear. Oh yeah. Literally, if I did not screw up the launch, that would have been gold. The plans for GT4. A magician does not reveal his secrets. So even if I did have plans for GT4, I would not tell. This is the thing that I will always, a brand I will always have. The element of surprise is way more interesting than outright declaring what I'm going to be doing and when. Sure, it's only a very, very temporary game, because it's like, oh, I wonder what he's going to be doing. I should tune in. Oh, it's not what I want. Bye. Instead of not getting that initial, oh, I wonder what he's going to be doing. It's, you know, if they already know, it's like, well, I'm not going to be tuning into that, because that's not Gran Turismo, therefore I don't want to watch it. I may not know how to actually succeed in this whole internet entertainer thing, but at least know how to, I don't know how to play the algorithm, but I know how to pull the strings sometimes. Sometimes a cheeky little bait and, oh my god, yeah, 2.5 seconds. I guarantee most of that 2.5 seconds is from the launch. Yeah, I think this is one of the, if not, I don't know if this is the only GT game that has stuff like this outside of coffee breaks, where like the bronze has no time limit in certain tests, but it is one of few, if not one of one. It's cool. It's much more, it gives a much more relaxing vibe to these tests, since it is all about just taking your time and learning the circuit. And once you figure it out, you can go for faster times. Passing line. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Yes, scusi. Alright, and across the line, there we go. Improved by 3 seconds. Easy. 249 flat. Very cool. And good. I memorized the course. 1. Now we get the Toyota BBZ 1.5X. Letters. CPU architecture workhole. Alright, so with that done, it's now time for basically segmented learning of the Tsukuba circuit. Starting with basic cornering, practice the second hairpin center corner of the Tsukuba circuit. Let's go. There are a lot of undrivable cars in GT4.
Welcome to Lesson 8. Hopefully you got a good idea in Lesson 7 of what the Tsukuba circuit is all about, because in this lesson you'll use a segment of that circuit. You'll practice cornering on a portion, beginning with the Dunlop bridge down to the second hairpin corner. A hairpin corner is sharp and long, so controlling your speed is very important. When you near the corner, brake hard and bring your speed right down. If you go too fast, you'll deviate from the ideal line. Learn exactly when to apply the brakes in order to turn correctly and follow the racing line. The racing line is an out-in-out maneuver as described in previous lessons. Try to remember the term clipping point, which is the spot at which the car runs closest to the inside of the corner. Also, remember the term understeer. This is when the car fails to respond to steering correctly as a result of failing to reduce speed sufficiently. So then, best of luck with your lesson.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you for teaching me terms like clipping point and understeer. Yeah, so, time for our segmented lessons around Tsukuba. This is another thing I think this is interesting, where, like, the first lesson, basically, the previous lesson was like, alright, here's 2 laps, just kind of learn your way. And then we're going to do some segmented lessons around here, And to me, that was to just like, all right, learn, maybe do these other lessons to try kind of get a further understanding of each turn, and maybe come back to this and to the original lesson and go for gold. But, yeah. Speaking of go for gold, I got a bronze. I need to improve by about half a second. So let's improve by about half a second. Alright. The CVT. The CVT has nothing to do with it. CVT has nothing to do with me driving like a moron. No, I will not accept, I will not allow you to just have random slander for no reason. Haha, think bad, Lamau. There we go. Alright, took a few more tries than I expected, but we got it. Alright. We figured out the second hairpin. With that, we've unlocked the Mitsubishi Colt. Very cool. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is silly. Alright, on to the top right corner of the little lesson thing. So, I think this is our first with, yeah, this is our first test with the square shape, which means it's multiple corners. Now you know. Racing line through an S-bend 1. Try a straight racing line through consecutive bends. Okay, I will. Maybe, hopefully, perhaps. Oh shit, it's this track.
Welcome to Lesson 9. For this lesson, you'll be driving through an old Italian town filled with beautiful scenery. You'll learn how to handle consecutive corners at high speeds. An S-bend refers to right and left-hand corners that come quickly one after another. If you were an ordinary driver on the public road, you could take these corners by simply following the turns back and forth. However, steering hard to the left and then hard to the right prevents you from maintaining your speed. So, as a racing driver, you must skim the apexes of the two corners, taking a route that is as close as possible to a straight line. That way, you can easily negotiate the corners with a minimal amount of steering, and that will increase the speed at which you can exit the corners. So, anytime you come up against S-bends, use minimal steering and try to take the straightest line possible. The straighter the line, the more you can hit the accelerator and the faster you can get through the curves. Think of it in this way. Minimal steering can straighten out the most twisting of tracks. That's what you should take away from this lesson. Best of luck with this challenge.
I love how enthusiastic she is for us. She's like, yeah, best of luck. Thank you, Vicky. So, welcome Sita Diaria to the first appearance, which I believe was a very, very late name choice, because throughout both Vicky and in the text here, it's always referred to as the Italian street course. Kind of funny. Also, does this game have a sort of career mode like GT5 Prologue? This is basically it. This game is basically just a glorified license center with an arcade mode. So yeah, this very straightforward, simple. I did that slowly though. Got a very I forget what I was going to say. Oh well. I think a better job introducing fundamentals to you. Oh, this game did a fantastic job of just introducing the everything of driving. Like, they go into great detail explaining what everything is. Like, even down to, like, oversteer and understeer and apexes and driving lines and shit. Very cool. Anyways, got gold on our second try. Did it. Yay. Got a very light lift, very precise steering, and boom. Yeah. And we got us a nice coping. For our troubles. Nice Daihatsu coping. know. She very much likes screaming into the void after she like goes to eat or drink something. Don't know. It's time for our next test on a dirt surface. So basis of cornering on a dirt surface. Learn the subtleties of drifting your car through corners. Okay. I will attempt. Teach me what I'm supposed to do here, Vicky.
Welcome to Lesson 10. This lesson takes place on a segment of the long Grand Canyon Rally course. Hopefully you got a feel for driving on a dirt course in Lesson 6. Well, keep that lesson in mind as you learn how to gain further control over the car. As you approach a corner, apply the brakes to lower your speed as if you were racing on tarmac. This time, however, the difference is in the details. The proper technique for driving on a dirt course is to tap the brake just for a moment as you steer. When you brake while steering, the rear tyres will lose grip and you'll feel the car move more towards the outside than it would with the usual amount of steering. This effect is known as a drift. Add some braking to your steering to bring the car under control. This is the most important dirt racing technique. Make sure you get a feel for it. Okay then, best of luck with the lesson.
Okay. Thank you for the raid, Chadu. Also, how dare you interrupt Vicky when explaining what I'm supposed to do? How dare. It's fine. Hope you had a good stream. Let's learn how to do multiple corners on a dirt surface here. Oh god. Oh, we're not off to a good start. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was very bad. Holy crap. Okay. This is not a Suzuki Alto Works. That was a terrible first attempt. Holy shit. Let's try that again, except a lot better. Dude, imagine just never using the brakes. Like, oh, I need to slow down for this corner. Use the brake pedal. Eh, what if I didn't? Ever. In every attempt. See how much better that is when you actually slow down for the corners. And look, I even got the gold. Wow. How about that? Did it. We learned the basics of cornering on a dirt surface. Took me a minute. Alright. Anyways, we've unlocked Subaru Legacy Sedan. For use. Hooray. I think that was our first... Oh, fuck, here we go. Alright, time for the most stressful part of this game, the coffee breaks, which are completely optional, but I'm a completionist, I'm going for 100%, so we're doing them. Coffee break 1, knock over all the cones in a figure of 8 pattern. Here we fucking go. Here's my source of frustration from the last attempt. Maybe not this specific coffee break, but you know.
Now it's time for a coffee break. The coffee breaks are bonus stages that use the Gran Turismo driving system and are designed to give you a change in pace. You'll proceed to the next stage whether you pass or not, so there's no pressure. Cones have been arranged in a figure of 8 on the Gymkhana in the driving park. The rules are simple. Just touch all of the cones in the shortest possible time. You can start the figure of 8 at any point, so go for it. You don't have to knock over the cones, just touch them and they'll simply disappear. Enjoy your coffee break.
Yeah, these are unironically some of the hardest tests in this game to gold. So, yeah, figure 8 track, we have to knock over 20 cones in 24 seconds. Time ends as soon as we hit the last cone. And I can't wait to fuck this up multiple times. Gonna be using the taller chase cam so I can actually see what I'm doing and see the codes, so. This first run is absolutely not gonna be gold. Just gotta feel it out. Also, Irons, to answer what you said, I don't know, the Model T is just a cool prize. I'm actually surprised I didn't miss any cones, but that was also 2 seconds slow. So, time to go faster. Alright. We are getting closer. I just take a little swing in to the figure eight. And fucking Cinderbud. Luckily, I don't have to actually deal with, like, physics with the cones, because as soon as the cone gets booped, it, like, loses all physics. Yeah, there we go. Loses all physics and kind of just flashes away. Which also kind of sucks, because that means I can't hit cones into other cones, but, you know. It's fine. Alright, it took a few tries, we got it there, so. We had a nice break for coffee and or tea. Tea for me. And we've unlocked a new car, the Daihatsu Mira TRXX Avanzato. Again, it's weird, the beginner course stuff goes to Tsukuba for the car unlock. Because there just is no car unlock scene for the beginner course. Anyways, we've completed our optional coffee break. Time for our next actual lesson. It is high-speed braking. Advanced braking with a high-powered car. So, off to lesson 11 we go. Gymkhana type races.
Welcome to lesson 11. In lesson 3, you practice braking on the straight of the Fuji International Speedway. This lesson is another chance to polish your braking skills, but with greatly increased speed. Now you can get a feel for full braking at much higher speeds than before. For a circuit racer, braking at speeds in excess of 200 km an hour is not uncommon. These are fierce speeds, and the distance required to bring the car to a stop after hitting the brakes is longer than expected. Use this lesson to ensure you don't miss the necessary braking point. Of course, the main principle is no different from lesson 3. The trick is to remember a physical location that signifies the point at which you hit the brakes. If you follow this advice, you'll be coming to a stop in the correct position in no time. Best of luck with the lesson.
Alright, let's go. I like how this is based like our third or fourth lesson on Fuji, and we have not gone any further than the front straight. Very funny. So, let's get another Mercedes, and a rolling start. I think this is our first rolling start of the game. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't pay attention enough. So, we just gotta get it all the way down the long, long front straight here at Fuji, and then stop in the box in less than 31.4 seconds. Let's see if I can do that. Downshift. Again, help slow the car down using some engine braking. Alright. Actually, it wasn't that bad. Bow wow. Paint car painting. Honestly, my only pain is I'm not an artist, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I haven't saved a replay yet for this section, so I should probably do that. I'm going to do that now. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, she's laying back down. She's had her rant. Alright, let's get our Mercedes. Our Mercedes. For some reason, I remember this section having a lot more Tsukuba lessons. Because of my whole theory of, alright, do the full lap trial first to kind of get a vague idea of what you're doing, and then do the segmented lessons to get a better idea, and then go back to the lap trial for better time, if you so desire. Apparently, I'm wrong and stupid. Anyways, racing line through Nesbin 2. Master the challenge at Fuji Speedway's B corner. Hey, we're actually taking a turn at Fuji, and not just like the exit of the final sweeper, which is barely a turn at the speeds we're going. I thought as well, Zero.
Welcome to lesson 12. In this lesson, you'll learn how to drive through a series of corners on a different portion of Fuji International Speedway. You'll be practicing on the B corners, a section of track made up of 3 consecutive small bends. Take a look at the ideal line displayed on the track, and you'll notice that one of the lines through the corners does not follow the ordinary out-in-out trajectory. This line is designed to allow for the fastest possible exit from the B corners. This will determine the speed with which you can take the upcoming final corner, and in turn the maximum speed with which you can enter the straight that follows. Racers consider the speed averaged over the entire course, not just the speed of individual corners. So in this lesson, you can learn this too. Good luck!
And this is a very good lesson to learn. Because like she said, it's not about getting the fastest line through each corner, it's about getting the best exit and having the best average pace. So, let's get in a nice little Volkswagen Lupo Cup car, love this thing, and tackle this B chicane at Fuji. Oh god, that's right, it's a race car, it has grip. So the goal is to get a good exit out of that left-hander, which I failed to do. And then, quick run to the line. And that was off by about 4/10, so... yeah, it wasn't a very good run. Let's go again! Okay. Struggling with this one. It's mostly that right-hander beginning that I'm struggling the most with. So I'm either overshooting it, taking it too slow, or just sliding too much. There we go. That was much better. Well, it was just barely better enough. Yeah. Gold trophy. Let's go after several attempts. Okay, 6 attempts, but still. Anyways, we did it. We finally tackled a turn at Fuji. 2 of them to be, well, 3 of them technically, but yeah. And we've unlocked a fun car in the Lupo GTI Cup car. Very cool. Oh hey, that was the end of the orange section. Get a new car for getting all gold in the orange section. I'm sure not counting the coffee break. Nice BMW M5. It's actually Rickfest, Cisco.
Nice work! You finished the orange section. Next, try your hand at the blue section.
What are you yelling about? Anyways, cleared the orange section. And we've unlocked the blue section. Yay! So let's just check our progress. And here's our progress. 12 lessons and a coffee break. 13 gold trophies. And with that, 2 sections done. 2 to go. On to the next.